I am the true alpha male, the living legend of hair loss and your personal hairline hero. I received a comment that I love the intelligence and maturity in this. See, I know that overall, this is not, if people were this mature that watch my videos, I wouldn't have viewership. I'm very aware of the fact that hair loss is not the issue here. It's a lack of identity because most of my viewers are younger than the age of 35. And the ones who are in their 30s shouldn't be watching my channel. They should have already learned those life lessons. But let's check out this comment. I love it. Jonas Johnson, which I love that guy. He's been leaving comments and it's always intelligent stuff. I'm like, yes, finally someone who I feel like I can relate to here, who's not, look at me, I'm insecure, so therefore I'm gonna obsess over it and watch these videos and no one will love me because I'm insecure. Well, if they don't love you because you're insecure, then stop being insecure based on the thing that you assign. It's funny because just as easily, I could have built an empire on YouTube about guys being thinking they're too short. And it's funny because I had a comment come through a couple weeks ago about this guy, and I did make a video a while back talking about that, about like being insecure about your height when you're younger. And the guy, and it wasn't a joke, I know when people are trolling me, and this guy, because he left the comment multiple times, but he was saying that he's 5'8" and he is considering chemically castrating himself because no woman will find him attractive at 5'8", and he's considering training himself to become gay, to become attracted to men since women won't love them. I'm like, why? Think about that logic. I mean, it's very easy to unravel, but it's like, so you're too short for women, but gay men will like you despite your 5'8"? But the real humor is that I'm 5'9". So it's like, man, I barely dodged a bullet there. Good thing I'm that extra inch. But see, people can obsess over anything. It doesn't have to be a hair. It just happens to be hair on this channel. Jonas Johnson, quote, I think you can call yourself an adult when you realize that your purpose in life is more important than just temporary pleasure and carelessness. That you have to go through hardships and difficult times, but that those are clearly worth it in the end. That's my own definition of adulthood, which I said to him, you're proving to me that you are mature in your thinking. I love it. So there we go. So again, it's why people in their 30s and older shouldn't be watching my videos. They should already know this stuff. And he's right. Hardships make you stronger. Now granted, none of us would say, oh, me. As far as the gene lottery, I'll be the guy that goes bald at 20 on top. That's cool, because then it'll make me stronger. No one would want that to happen. No one would want to lose a close relative when they're young that they depend on. There's all kinds of things you wouldn't wish for. When they do happen, at least maybe the only good that can come out of it is you learn to deal with an actual issue, and it does make you stronger, even though it's a tragedy that it will happen to you. And yeah, we can consider going bald young a tragedy. We can, to a degree, because let's be honest, these are the days of COVID-19. I personally don't have a job anymore, at least not until hopefully July 1st, they'll bring me back. You know, suddenly my income, now granted my wife's still got her job, but it's like, this is serious stuff going on right now. I'm in it right now. The fact that I even have more people watching these hair loss videos now is almost a testament to what's going on. Like, there really is a lack of maturity going on in the world when you have time to watch videos about hair loss. Like, in your mind, you put that much value on hair loss. Like, here's a dude who doesn't have a job anymore for right now, like for like 90 days, and I'm hoping that I get my job back. Like, that's real stuff. But remember, people don't care about me as a person. I know that. I've got thousands of subscribers, thousands of viewers. Unless I put hair loss or receding hairline in the title, it's not gonna get over 100 views. If it's one of my songs that I actually pour my heart into, yeah, there's a couple people who can appreciate it, but for the most part, you don't actually care about me. You don't. Like, my family cares about me, and I've got friends that care about me, but you don't care about me. You reduce me to hair loss, and that's it. And I know that for a fact because for 2 months this year, I stopped talking about it completely and went down the views. And I did it last year in 2019 for 3 months. So I recognize, and I'm okay with it. I'm not like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Or I'm not like, no. It's cool. It's cool that all I am to you is some hair loss guy. That's totally cool that you don't care about me, my actual life, what I actually care about, what I actually value. It's cool. That's our relationship. And I make money from your time, from the ads, and I feed your obsession, and it's cool. I have people who actually love me and care about me. That's all that matters. But ultimately, it is really weird though that hair loss, like there's a market for people to spend time watching that. So if anything though, I can appreciate this comment though, because this is focusing on the thing that I actually care about, and that's helping mentor young men to actually become more mature. Maturity is the real issue. Maturity is the difference between someone saying something, quote, disrespectful to you and you actually getting offended or not. Maturity is the difference between you realizing that what I've been saying all along is true, that you're not being judged on your hair, you're being judged on other things. But someone who's immature can only think, no, it's only about hair. It's only about hair. Women won't love me. And that's why I created the character, to serve as a reflection of people's own obsession with themselves instead of other people. You should be obsessed with other people. You should think, who in my life already loves me? Who should I invest more time in, spending time with them and building them up? And if I practice on them, the people who actually care about me, I could, once this COVID thing's over with, I could do that with other people I don't know as well, but I could build relationships with them and focus on them instead of myself. Because no one wants to be around a stick in the mud. And it's really arrogance, if you ask me. Arrogance is what it is. To think I matter so much that people are looking at me, they're reducing me down to my hair. It's all about me. See, people don't want to be around that person. They want to be around the person that's all about them and helps them. Which, if you can imagine, pan the camera back far enough and imagine, that's a lot of my inspiration for these videos. I recognize I am your internet dad. I recognize your own father is not involved enough in your own life to tell you this basic stuff that I talk about in these videos. Your own dad doesn't realize that he has a teenage son or a son in his 20s who is so obsessed with the fear of going bald, not even being bald, but the fear of it, that he bases his whole identity on that. Your dad is not aware of that. Your dad has not had to talk with you about that. We're leaving it up to this random internet dad to tell internet kids about this. Like, that's a problem. You don't have a real dad who explains to you that pornography is toxic without making it a religious thing. You don't have a dad who's doing it? No? Your dad's cool with you watching porn on a daily basis. And he's not stopping you from it. And he just said, oh, in moderation, it's fine. It won't kill anybody. That's what your dad says. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. You need me. Maybe your internet dad is what you actually need right now. Your actual dad's not cutting it. And that's a tragedy. That's a tragedy. I feel like I was born to be a dad, and I am a dad, but I feel like I was born to be a dad, to mentor other people. Why am I telling you this? Because it's not about me. I don't need you to like my songs or care about how much creativity I poured into all that. I don't need you to care about my personal life, because it's not about me. It's always about you. It's always about building you up. And if I can brainwash you into believing that, yes, I did use the word brainwash, that's pretty fun. If I can brainwash you into believing that it's not about you, it's about other people, what if you carried that and started helping other people realize that it's not about them either, by serving them first, helping them with their actual needs to get over their own stumbling block so that they can help other people. It's almost like the opposite, or it is the opposite of this whole COVID-19 social distancing. It's like, once this whole thing ends and we can be around each other again, around other people, let's learn from this and think, okay, so now that I can be around people, it's not about me, it's about other people. I matter because I matter to other people. My own insecurities don't matter. Other people matter, so I need to get over myself, focus on other people, and then in the same way that social distancing is effective because we're now further apart, we'll do the opposite. We'll build each other up and help each other out. The real lesson is it's not about ourselves. Love your neighbor as yourself. Some of you don't even love yourself because you are insecure about yourself. get over yourself so that you can help other people. I am Nick Shell. I am the true alpha male. I speak truth. I'm your internet dad. You need me in your life. If you didn't, you wouldn't keep watching my videos. And you'd have the power to ignore me in that feed when it says suggested video. You'd have the power, but right now you don't. You keep watching. Your comments are right here.